All right, guys, February 9th, 2022. Let's do a little quick market update. Here, we pretty much went up. If we do on the daily chart, let's look this up. From the base up here, about 38%. It's very good. From this initial pump, 24% from this area right here. All right, so let's do a little quick breakdown of all the interesting metrics we can check. Let's go to the total market cap. We're basically struggling to hit, this is the important part, right? Basically where we're at right now, the $2 trillion level. So we want to see us go above it. If you look up, we have a lot of these EMAs, weekly EMAs, which you'll see as a theme throughout this whole thing. In fact, if we go, it's where we got rejected. So let's go on the hourly. Right? Boom. Weekly EMA, 13 EMA. Yeah. So we got rejected off that. That's what caused this downward spike, which is fine. We need to have these little relief bounces in general. You can't just go straight up. But on the total market cap, 2 trillion, we need to pass it. If we do, it's a wonderful thing, but we got some weekly resistances. Let's check the stock market, the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. Momentum-wise, we got this red dot, which means, but it's looking good. The VWAP is curling up. We're in the red with the money supply, the money flow. And we're testing this EMA 13 as well, right? And there's actually multiple confluence of weekly EMAs and then a couple of dailies up here. So this will take a while to break through. We might bust through it right now. We need a large push, but this is beautiful. This entire push up is really good. We don't have anything to worry about for now. Maybe when we approach the top, but for now it's good. Let's check the DXY, the currency index. We had this drop, which kind of created that run for Bitcoin as well. It's inversely correlated to Bitcoin. So usually when this goes down, not all the time, but usually Bitcoin goes up. Let's see what we got. The NASDAQ looking kind of bad. S&P recovering. Even the NASDAQ is not bad, but NASDAQ got hit much worse. So let's check the Bitcoin dominance quickly. Ever since we broke through this large resistance that sort of went like this, I believe, from this top down, right? Once we broke out, as opposed to falling down with this descending triangle, right? We didn't break down, we broke up right here. But look at this confluence of all of these EMAs. EMAs weekly, daily, SMAs, 100, 200, 13, EMA 21. It's a lot here. So we got, once we break up, there's nothing above us. Clear skies. And I'm talking about at least to 48, right? So we'll see what happens right there. Let's check the 10-year bond. You want this to go up. Once it's going up, you have investments into more riskier assets like Bitcoin. If we see it going down, it's bad. This looks very much like an ascending continuation pattern. So we should expect it to go up from here. So I like what we're seeing in general, right? Let's check Coinbase Stock. It also had a nice bounce right here, but a lot of these EMA, SMA resistances. So not the greatest, but I feel good. I think we might break through them in general. The investor sentiment, we're at neutral right now. This shot up. If you look at previously when you had this steep of an incline, it was here and then here, right? Even here. But in general, the price rose quite a bit in addition to it. So let's check the funding rates. Negative. I like seeing this. Negative to neutral, right? Binance, same thing. OKEX. Let's just check the USDT or USD margin. It's the vast majority of all the contracts out there. Negative. Got a lot right there for Ethereum. Everything's looking like we're gonna continue going up, at least from that sense. Let's check this. The overall open interest is basically the same as it was at this large dump down. Binance, though, is going up. If you look at any other one, look at Bybit going down. Right, let's check OKEX, down. Binance, man. This was scary with Binance before, but it seems like it's rising again. So we'll have to pay attention to that. Let's check the hourly. The total price increase went up 37%. Let's see what the open interest increased. 30%. Okay, that's good. So guys, the outlook is looking very good right now. We need a little breather from what I can tell at this moment. Let's do a little 4-hour chart actually. Let's do a 1 hour. So we need a little breather at this point in time. And if you look at the volume that was made during this area, it's a great base floor. So what can I see? I can see this going down here and bouncing off, especially with all these daily EMAs as well. Once we fall out of this channel, it'll most likely dump to this bottom area, but there's a lot of support here. Now, in addition to that, we have the weekly EMAs up here. Formidable foes. It's going to take a bit of time, but it looks like the easiest path would be downward based on the volume profiles, but again, that's just kind of what I'm thinking at this point, right? On the daily, we're still in the positive momentum flow. It looks like it's coiling over, but until it does, it doesn't matter. It can go on easily for much longer. So we are positive in all these respects. Right now, relative to trading, if we keep above this level, the 42,000, I would say, I'm very bullish. But be careful right now. If you're going to do anything, watch my other video. There's a distribution forming here that has a good, you might be able to get a good few percents out of there, almost guaranteed. We'll check on the other ones. If you watch the videos, you'll see. So that's the trade that you can take. But after that, everything is sort of murky. We don't know what the overall picture will look like.